starting to come into the home stretch with the Leonardo. Just working on the sewer manhole lid today, and I was gonna go clean with it, as is my usual way of painting, using wet blending and whatnot, but the original Ninja Turtles were very dark and very gritty, and since I've been going realistic with, Leonardo, I thought, well, I'm gonna make the manhole cover gritty and realistic too, or at least to the best of my ability, instead of going all shimmery and metallic. So what I did was I started with shadow gray, which the original color you can see in the Leonardo text on the sculpt. I thought it was a nice bluish tone. It's very nice to work with, especially since, of course, we're dealing with Leonardo here. And working up from that, I picked out some Codex gray on the letters there, but for the rest of the cover, I cover the whole thing with a dry brushing technique, and I completely suck at dry brushing. I'm, wet on wet all the way, usually. So dry brushing is kind of new to me, but in order to achieve that dirty, sloppy, gritty look, I think dry brushing was the way to go. So starting with shadow gray, working up to Codex gray, fortress gray, and then finally picking out highlights with Space Wolves gray. And one of my viewers suggested doing rust or moss. Well, I decided to do both. Just went crazy with the washes. I did Bedaub black washes, Ogren flesh, Griffon sepia, and then I used a stipple brush. First time using the Citadel stipple brush. Most of the time I prefer not using Citadel brushes, but I use the stipple brush, and that brush needs to be beaten into submission before you work with it, because it does not work as a stipple brush straight out of the box, at least not for me. I used Narlock green, Gretchen green, and a highlight of Goblin green for that, just keeping it simple. And I decided to go black with the belt. I'm gonna go ahead and paint the scabbard brown, at least in brown hues, and keep the belt black. For the metal belt loops, I tried to do the non-metallic metal. It came out okay, but I wasn't 100% on it, so I chickened out and I went ahead and used bolt gun metal, chainmail, and mithril silver as a highlight, along with skull white. Mixed it in with some of my other grays until I got to a point I was kind of happy with it. I mean, in the right light it'll shine metallic, but at the same time it won't look like I just painted straight up metallic. I put Bedaub black washes and, shadow gray in there too, so I'm happy with it. It's not, the NMM pure look, but I think it works. I think it comes together nicely as a whole. I feel pleased that the sewer lid fits the tone I'm going with for Leonardo. And the next time I post a video, Leo will be finished. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm hopefully going to be done with him by the end of this weekend. And then I'll take a professional video and professional photos and get ready to post them on eBay.